What's going on, everybody? Mortym here, and ZeniMax just released their content plans for 2017 and a cadence plan going forward in terms of content releases. So I wanted to share that information with you guys. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the new chapters, which are basically expansions by any other name. And the reason they're calling them chapters specifically is that expansions are typically aimed at max level players of an MMO. You've reached the end game and they're just giving you more progression, and you have to be max level to move on to those areas. Whereas most of you who play ESO already know, the one Tamriel kind of made that concept obsolete because you can go anywhere at any time. And because of that, these chapters, you can just go to the new area. Like you can make a new character and go right there if you want to. So that's the main difference. That said, they're still basically an expansion. If they add new classes, giant game systems, they're all going to be in that update. Now, it's worth noting that their new cadence plan, if you will, how they plan to release content in the future, is they're going to release a DLC in the first quarter, a chapter or an expansion in quarter 2, a dungeon-based DLC in quarter 3, and a content DLC in quarter 4. Now, the reason that's important is because, as you might have heard me say, they're planning on releasing a chapter or a small expansion basically every single year. And that's a pretty strong commitment to make, in my opinion. But I'm glad to see it happen, because that's we're going to, in theory, we'll regularly see new game systems, classes even, is what they said. So that's pretty exciting news in and of itself. But it's also nice to know that they have a plan. They're kind of hitting their stride in terms of how they want to release content and their ability to do so, that they can commit to that kind of plan. I'm really enjoying it. That's going to be good because you'll know exactly kind of when you can expect new things even. So I'm pretty excited for all those changes. In addition to all of that stuff, they also wanted to basically remind everyone, if you will, that Homestead is still coming. It's almost to me that it might have been smarter to wait to announce the Morrowind until Homestead was done, had already released, because I think people will still be excited for Homestead. It's just easy for it to get lost in the excitement of the new expansion basically coming in, June. So Homestead is still on its way. And the other thing that they wanted to talk about in that announcement was that they plan on fixing the PvP in Cyrodiil. As you might know, it's not buggy so much as there's just a lot of client-server problems when it comes to lag, and it just leads to a lackluster performance. And according to them, that's a pretty complex problem. It's all kind of tied in together. So they're planning on fixing it. There's just no way for them to address it immediately. But according to this informational bit, it is one of their top priorities. Working on it is. It's just going to take some time to implement those changes and actually get it working. So with all those things said, I don't have anything else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found it informative, I certainly hope you subscribe. But thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.